And here's a little story about Dr. Dick.
Okay, so here on Raw Story, and of course you'll see the link in the description, right? Says, I am a bully. Okay. And a Texas bully's mom has shamed her son by making him wear a shirt proclaiming himself to be a bully at school, reports the Fox News. Okay. The bully's mother, who identified herself only by her first name, Star. The bully's mother, who identified herself only by her first name, Star, to a local TV station, said her son was calling other boys stupid, calling them idiots. Oh, Diddy, idiot. So she made him wear a shirt saying he was a bully to his elementary school in the town of Splendora. Does anybody else see the irony other than me in that? Okay, moving on. I am a very old school parent, Star told the local TV station. I don't coddle my children. I don't sugarcoat the world to them. So then she posted a photo of her son on Facebook and invited other parents to contact her. I posted it to reach out to the parents of any of the kids my son may have bullied so that each of them could get a personal apology, said Star. A child psychologist said Star did the wrong thing. Not a good idea to embarrass your child and solidify a negative identity in an elementary school child, said Dr. Richard Peskikoff. Ah, Dick. That's another name for Richard. She needs to find somebody to help her, and I think the school is one resource. You know what, Doc? I suggest to you it's none of your concern. Like, you don't know this kid. So, yeah. So, yay, Dr. Dick. He knows what's best for Star's bully kid. Sure. Why wouldn't he? Okay, so there you go. A little something, something for you. My thing is this, okay? Do not interfere with a child and a mother and them working their shit out, okay? I don't care what degree you have. None of your concern. All right. Thanks so much.
And now Llama Monster. Oh, what an ache in the kidney.
This is from newser.com, NEWSER.com. Can you imagine, though, surgeon removed woman's kidney by mistake? Dina Knapp was supposed to have an adrenal gland removed. Dina Knapp went to Elvira McKinnon Hospital in Sioux Falls, South Carolina to have an adrenal gland and associated mass removed. Instead, according to a lawsuit, Dr. Scott Baker removed her healthy right kidney, USA Today reports. The suit claims that Baker was told the hospital pathology department after the October 5, 2016 surgery that had removed the kidney and not the glands. However, 2 days later, he told Knapp that he hadn't heard from pathology, the suit alleges. Knapp says Baker called her on October 11th and said she would need a second surgery because he did not get everything. Instead of returning to Baker, though, Knapp had the gland and mass removed by a Mayo Clinic surgeon, according to the suit. Knapp now suffers from incurable progressive kidney disease in her remaining kidney, as well as pain, fatigue, and depression. Knapp says the whole thing resulted in expenses of more than 96 grand and a lost income of 42,000 and counting, KTIV reports. Also, according to the suit, Knapp has been unable to perform many functions and has required replacement services to clean and maintain her home, the past and future cost of which is yet to be determined. Can you imagine? I mean, I don't know whether to be disgusted, horrified, or both, but come on, people. Really? Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, man.
And ActionGal. Black Death. More of it.
It was spread across the Mediterranean by trade ships sailing from Eastern Europe to Italy, and arrives in the Sicilian town of Messina in 1344. As news of this strange and revolting new sickness spreads, Italian port authorities in Sicily and along the Italian Boot try to stop trade ships from docking. Even in the 14th century, people weren't this stupid. They knew that the safest way to protect their peoples was to keep them isolated. Ships were ordered to sail onwards, or else were forced to undergo periods of quarantine. But it didn't work. All it took was one ship docking on the European mainland, overflowing with infected rats and diseased corpses, to set the whole continent ablaze. Town by town, village by village, city by city, state by state, the plague started to spread. First in Italy, then France, then the Middle East, and countries like Turkey and cities like Constantinople by 1347, before gradually spreading north towards the German states. People flee big cities, government collapses, and the Catholic Church, seen by countless thousands as being the bastion of goodness and grace throughout the land, is powerless to do anything beyond consecrate graveyards. Physicians, apothecaries, and priests find themselves powerless to stop the onslaught of death. None of their medicines, treatments, prayers, or confessions do anything to stop the plague. Sweet-scented flowers and herbs are used to try and disguise the stench of death, and the braver members of the medical profession patrol the streets, trying to help people in distress. The plague doctors. Despite what you may think, the medieval plague doctor of the 1340s was dressed much like most other people of the era. It was not until the 1600s, 3 centuries later, that they started donning the famous plague doctor costume of a black coat, boots, gloves, a broad-brimmed hat, and a distinctive beak-shaped mask with which to try and protect themselves, like a 17th century version of a hazmat suit. I'll cover this in a future episode of History and Headlines.